What's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. Boss here to this vid by Nectar. This is 10 guys date identical twins without knowing. Okay, this is a new spin on things on these little dating videos. So sure, let's see how this goes. Let's watch.
So we used to have this little tradition in elementary school every April Fool's Day where we would switch classes and it would work every time for the entire day. We haven't done that tradition since like the 5th grade.
Maybe we'll carry it on from now on.
Yeah, it was actually really fun.
I'm Sydney.
And I'm Simone, and we are identical twins. So it's going to be me that's starting out as the bachelorette, and everybody's going to be referring to me, which is Simone, and Sydney is going to be stepping in, as me. I don't think so. My experience with men, they do not pay much attention to detail.
I disagree. I think one, maybe two might pick up on something.
Hope we can pull it off.
Bye. Good luck.
Your shirt is open more at the bottom. Y'all ain't gonna fix that?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm like a little nervous.
It's a bunch right here. A lot of good options.
A lot of different options. I'd love to see it.
What is your thoughts on
I've seen this name before.
Okay.
Ooh.
If I had to
I wanted
choose
to show.
character traits, I would say leadership, consistency,
At a party?
and good heart, even though that's pretty broad.
Why is that attractive to you?
I think it's really important being a leader as a man for what I want, being a family type of guy, someone that I can lean on to kind of take some of the mental load of life.
Like, it's like I rely on you, I trust your judgment and your wisdom, but at the same time, like, we're doing this together. Even though we both have our strengths and weaknesses, we just complement each other.
Exactly, yeah. Can I ask a question now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let me take a drink. Hold on.
Okay,
What do you think a flaw that you have is that you are aware of? Weird. I'm starting with you, Anthony. I'm looking at you.
I think I'm very much a people pleaser. So I guess I'm still working on self-love and compassion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when people ask their opinion, something that I know for a fact I need to work on is probably my delivery. Just get straight to the point, get it out the way. Kind of like baby steps.
That's me. That's me. I would definitely say that's one of my flaws. Is my delivery. I guess people so fucking soft. That's the problem. But it's like in my delivery, I need to not be so blunt and brutal. People don't respond well to that.
Yeah.
Got it. I can see how that would be problematic, but I admire that.
They want you to
'cause I
soften
need
the blow.
Accountability. So,
I'd say for me, it's just I have a hard shell kind of at first, so I'm not gonna go on 3 dates and then we're gonna share traumas together. It takes time for me to open up and actually
emotionally.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that back. You were very open.
You're emotional.
It's not emotionally.
Good to know, side note, because I like to go straight into that.
I can tell by the question.
I think I'm just a huge overthinker. I think I like to understand everything and
Yes.
analyze it all the time.
Well said. I am super analytical and self-critical, so I would say yours too meshed.
Yeah,
Me.
I'm like him too.
Yeah.
You want to grab a drink?
Same interactions.
Alright, and then we're gonna pick it up.
My kind of weakness, that's what you want to say. A weakness, yeah, is that
Red flag.
red flag.
Her personality is
To,
different.
Intellectualize emotions instead of feeling it, but
I know exactly what you mean. You're very self-aware of it, but it's different than actually doing the work and.
She's not as bubbly.
These are good answers, you guys.
Oh,
I
there.
love these.
I would say my biggest flaw is probably a lot of negative self-talk. Everybody telling you no, so if they're saying no, that means I'm thinking no.
Dang.
Did I see this nigga?
No,
He's very
I'm just
familiar.
gonna be real. I feel like everything y'all all said is a combo of what I go through in some ways, being very, very independent to the point that that's a good trait in one sense, but you're not letting anybody else in because you're just so trying to make sure it's done a certain way
like that. I feel like you avoided the question a little bit, but
Oh, real?
it was like an accumulation of everyone's. That was like your.
Well, I'm saying like I can see that in myself, like
Gotcha.
what everyone's
Okay,
saying.
okay,
Like,
I gotcha.
Well, let me check my list of my weaknesses.
What is your longest relationship and why didn't it work out?
Hey, he said on guard.
You guys aren't gonna like this one, and you might deem this as a red flag, but I've never been in a relationship.
Wait,
Why? Serious
do you
relationship.
think that we think that's a red flag?
I said you might, because I've heard other like women or even men say that they haven't been in a relationship depending on their age, and I guess apparently that's a red flag for some people.
I only say it's a red flag because she's pretty, so you would assume that she has people approaching her and she's dated a few people, so you couldn't find anybody that you were compatible with enough to get in a relationship with. It's either that you're very difficult to deal with or you have commitment issues. It's just like something is off if I feel like you get to a certain age and you've never been in a relationship before. So I don't trust it, personally. That's just me.
Seeing what's out there, and if it's not matching the person that you're becoming, you always don't want to pick a person that's just where you're at. You want to pick a person that's where you're
Oh my
going,
God, yes,
where you're
that's
becoming.
something I
And if that's not matching that, then
Bye. First off, nobody thinking that fucking deep. I feel like in your late teens, early 20s, you ain't thinking that goddamn deep. You like, hey, I like you, you like me, okay, let's be together. Like, and that's totally normal. It doesn't have to be this deep thing all the fucking time. Like, stop. And she trying to, yeah, that's it. No, it's something else. Something else is going on. You ain't been in no relationship, not even for a few months. Like, that's a red flag. I'm sorry. And if you like, oh, I haven't found anybody yet that's up to my level, you could also be really, really picky. That's also an issue. But it's like something's off.
it's better to
In my
not keep
opinion.
attaching and reattaching.
That is actually time.
No, and it's okay to. You
snap.
also need to. Sorry, this is the last one I pause. You also need to get that experience. You don't have to wait for the perfect person. Sorry to break it to you, but you're probably gonna have to go through quite a few relationships before you find the one. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with putting yourself out there and getting into a relationship to get that experience and figure out what you like and you don't like, so that you're more prepared for the relationship down the line that actually does matter. So all of that, oh, well, I'm single by choice and I'm just waiting until the person meet my perfect standards. And that shit is, I don't trust it. It's just like, you doing too goddamn much. You're difficult. You're too picky. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Nothing wrong with getting that experience.
Great answers, guys.
It's also really important for like, that's about
Hey besties, Timmy here.
No.
We wanted
Y'all gonna
off their
support.
first four goals. Right?
I don't want this shit.
Like, really? Like, who's that with the most?
Yeah,
The most has been like you probably. And she was like, you didn't answer the question because she wanted to know your
Right,
answer to
right,
the question. Like, realistically, how
She just wanted me to say more, man.
Is there anyone who wants to sell me?
They're like, no. Yeah, she's pretty. Well, they're both
feels
pretty.
like they kind of just like talked the least or didn't really like express themselves the most.
I'm gonna say me.
Okay.
Well, I feel like that's just towards the advantage of extra.
I know. That's what I was like.
It's hard because like I don't know if it's quiet because you're more nervous or if you're quiet because you're just more naturally quiet.
And plus, there's 10 of us and one of yours.
This is stupid because they're gonna vote out as the numbers get smaller. They're gonna vote out who they are most threatened by.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Let's speed this up.
Matt.
Matt. Okay.
Small.
Yes.
Messiah.
Messiah.
Hey, Shanell, hey, how you doing?
We stand up.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's do that one more time.
Again?
Okay, there we go. It don't matter. We act like they ain't around. It's all good.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna ask,
Okay.
how big are the heels?
Like how tall are they? Or you want to know my height?
Yeah, how
I'm
tall are you?
5'7".
You're 5'7"?
Yeah.
Oh, you're like 6'1".
I think in heels, yeah, I'm around there.
You give me a like daytime talk show host. You're like that good
Oh, I
energy,
love.
like command of the room.
Thank you. I like your accent. Can you tell me?
I'm from Australia. I've been here like 8 months, and yeah, I like it a lot more here than I have in Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
So you see yourself staying out here more?
Oh yeah, like fingers crossed. Like if I'm married for a green card or something.
Oh,
yeah.
just for the green card.
Yeah, just putting that out there.
Nice.
What's like an everyday type vibe for you? Like what's like a day-to-day look like?
So I don't have like a set day to day. I love going to the beach. I like working out like in the beginning of the day. That sets, you know, the rest of the day.
Your whole day.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm also not in the habit of doing a bunch of new things, so that's why I did say that's something I want to try. So my ideal day would be trying to learn like a new hobby. What's like a passion that you have?
For sure, it's just basketball. So sports, athletics. Love staying active. It's like I can't stand still too long, so I'm always on my feet. Always got something planned. What about you?
Right now I do like content creation, social media marketing. I love psychology. That's what I majored in, minored in. So I guess like talking to people, connecting. What did you say that like kind of resonated?
She's like, what did you say? A lot.
You said a lot.
I love spontaneity, but I also
That's
think
what it was.
like
You're very spontaneous. I'm not like that.
That's okay. No, I was
That's
trying.
good
That's what I
though.
said. You build on that.
I see your tattoo. Can I ask you what is it for?
4064. I'm from New York. I grew up in foster care out there. And so that is the building that I lived in for like 8, 9 years.
How would you say that growing up in foster care has shaped who you've become today?
So my foster family, both sets, were all women. So yeah, so I get
very strong women.
Yeah, very strong. In a sense, I get like where certain women, where they're coming from.
But I want to ask one more question for you, because like your hair is super fire. Like I see a lot of girls that got the straight hair, all love to them, but like curls are a vibe. So like, what is your routine for making those things pop?
Just make sure your hair is.
Boy, you don't care about her routine.
Health really shows in the hair, so moisture, hydration, and then a gel to seal it all in.
You heard her, ladies.
You heard it here first.
Thank you.
I hate the beginning process of dating because everybody's so fucking fake. Niggas is fake. You don't care about my hair routine, nigga. Asking me stupid shit.
What's your That's so good.
I'm the second Anthony.
Second Anthony. Anthony number 2.
I feel like I've already gotten to know you by listening.
Oh.
Yeah, I can totally tell that you like really value like the emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You seem like the kind of person who just like you sit down, put on some candles, and you just talk to somebody one-on-one. You're like, oh, this feels
That's a little
crying
too
out right
fast.
now.
Sorry.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
talks fast already.
Exactly.
Good dad.
Yeah.
No, like just like.
If you could choose someone to write like an instruction manual on how you work, who do you think you would like choose?
Can I answer it in whose instruction manual I would read?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I would say my older sister really inspires me. She has an amazing work ethic, and she's like the definition of like got it on her own. So I would definitely read her instruction manual. I feel like I have been reading her instruction manual. That's kind of the perks of being a little sister.
Exactly.
And then I will answer that a second time because I have to bring in my religion. So I'm I am a woman of God, so I would say like oh, perfect. I love that.
I'm curious about like your relationship with your family. Like, do you consider yourself like a family person?
So that's why I would say I am so passionate about psychology and self-discovery is because my relationship with my parents and my family haven't been the smoothest. However, it's brought me and my sisters together. I have a really close relationship with my siblings and not so much with my parents, but I'm actively working on trying to unlearn some unhelpful mindsets and behaviors from my childhood.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you grow up in a certain way and then it's like, okay, these things are a part of me now, but it's like, how do you handle that as you get older? How do you respond to those traumatic situations? And it's like, you can only grow from it and learn to rebuild some of those relationships if they deserve to be rebuilt, right? Or you move on.
Yes. Yeah. I've learned what a personal relationship
They're like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go Sorry, so unprofessional.
They're not understanding at all. Well, she clearly has a smaller eyes.
So I hear that you have you're religious in your relationship with God and everything. I just kind of want to know, like, what's your intake on being in, like, your relationship with God and everything?
What are you asking? Like,
what, like, motivates you to keep reading the Bible every day and being connected with God?
How do I answer this? It's hard for me to publicly, like, it's a private thing that I'm trying to, but I guess just like the way that I feel, I'm very grounded within that, and I feel gratitude and the most anchored when I have that relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
I thought you resonated with her very well. also. So I think there are like definitely a ton of really good one-on-one
The
dates.
curly hair was crazy.
Yeah,
the curly hair comment.
I told you, I brought it up the first time. I'm like, I'm gonna get to that. That's fire.
Dude, the hand kiss is crazy.
That was next level.
I've never seen that.
You two though, you guys had like the most.
thought that was,
like, I don't know if it's just me, but like you had the most like intimate when you guys started. Because I felt like they went very quiet, and then you guys were just like more. It kind of felt like you guys were in your own world.
The eye contact with her, and like the fact that you guys never like broke eye contact, like the straight 3 minutes was like.
I would vote him off based on that. Like, oh, he did third.
What are we thinking? So many eligible bachelors.
Yeah.
Okay, so right off the bat, this is the one that you were talking to, right? I really liked him and his story. I really liked confidence.
Just more calm, more at ease.
Okay.
And I can see that for either of us.
Yeah. Honestly, he was someone that stuck out to me in the beginning as well. So it's looking like we have a very tough
Wait, now I
decision.
can't tell them apart. I don't know. Cause oh yeah, no. The big eye one is sorry. And then that's not an insult at all. People have, bigger eyes. Some people think that's attractive. Big, beautiful eyes. Anyway, but the big eye one is on the right.
I'm so
I
excited
am.
to see their
I'm really excited.
Let me see if I'm right. Simone, 15, 18. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Cause she was on the left. Yep. She was on the left in the very beginning. Simone. And now she's on the right. That's the one that I said had the big eyes on the left then, and now she's on the right. Yeah.
I really
have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, if I knew them in real life, I would be able to tell them apart just based on that.
I am lost at who they could have chosen because I just feel like it was such a good bunch.
I feel good. I mean, there's a lot more opportunity to bond and get to know Simone, so I think I feel good about it.
Okay, here's who I feel like I bonded with the most.
Ooh.
Which one was that?
You gonna know my bro?
Both of you guys. Both of you guys.
I definitely felt like the cool thing about like talking with you and everything is
I feel like he was too calculated, and I don't like that. I would have picked the other guy over him because he seemed more genuine. He's very calculated. And look how he even described that moment. He's just like, yeah, see that line? See that got her? That was going to work. That didn't I told y'all. Very calculated. That's why when he said it, I'm just like, nigga, you don't even care about my routine. Why are you asking me this? Like, you're trying to impress me. That's what... Anyway.
I feel like there's a lot more to explore about like who you are as a person. Yeah.
I would definitely have to say your voice stood out.
Oh, thank you.
So we actually have a second envelope. So we're gonna go ahead and bring that second envelope out now.
You look nervous. Y'all should look nervous. Do I get one too?
I'm Sydney. I'm Simone's twin sister.
No, bro.
And
no, bro.
I hate to break it to you guys, but we've been kind of playing a little parent trap trick on you all. Yeah, so we've been switching in and out of interviewing, and none of you guys noticed. Yeah, not even a little bit.
Cause y'all twins.
So, Sydney, I believe you also have a name in your envelope.
So you guys actually picked right.
I wasn't sure if that was him. I don't know his name.
I'm so sorry to juke you out, but you still got chosen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you guys have strong intuition. Oh, I mean, yes. I would say absolutely. I feel like I had a great time, especially. And beyond you two, I did have a great time with all of you guys. Like, thank you for being such good sport and spirit, energy. So, yeah.
Why y'all niggas hugged up? They're about to be BFFs after that.
So, was no change in their behavior, so I knew that we
After
had it
this.
in the bag. Like,
I think those two will be like a really fun double date if we were to do something together.
I'll let you go. I think my face kind of said it all back there.
Both of our faces.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, shoot, bro. They snuck up on us like this, man. We just take them on a double date. I don't know.
Yeah, double date, I'm down.
Oh, boy.
That's crazy.
Oh, this is really cute. Oh, I love this video. This is a dope idea, and yeah, their reactions were funny at the end. And that guy Joseph, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm painting him out to be a villain or whatever for having calculated answers, because I get it, especially when you're a guy, you kind of have to have little tricks, so to speak, to reel women in and be charming if it doesn't naturally come to you. So, you know, I get it. I'm not saying he's a bad person or he's, you know, conniving or anything like that, but I just personally don't like when I'm dating someone and they feel a little too calculated. And I could pick up on that shit real easy. So I'm just like, And that's something that, you know, dating and getting into relationships will teach you. That's why I think it's important to, you know, put yourself out there and you know, play the field or whatever. But eventually that should lead to a relationship. So depending on how old they are, I think it is just odd that they've never been in a relationship. Well, maybe just one of the twins have never been in a relationship. I don't know about the other one. But yeah, this was entertaining. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!